Oh no. Just getting things started. How are we doing today? I'm just gonna grid up the space. Are you kidding? Audience, I've already been restricted. I'm my own brand. I just pressed play! Oh my god. Oh, I love it. Oh, that's beautiful. How we doing, my loves? I said my loves. Oh no! There's love in the background. No, you can't love. Oh, it's insane. It's so insane. How are we doing? How are we doing? Let's go live. We're gonna do some shadow work. Let me grid up the space. Hello, Miss Kim. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just setting up the space. Please share out the live. Anybody you feel needs this? Is the music too loud? How are we doing? Is the music okay? Ooh, there's a lot of stuff going on in the back, huh? Ooh, shadow work, definitely shadow work. Stuff that needs to go. I love when I get restrictions for love. Love! I got restricted for love, being love, showing love. It just blows my mind. I love it. Huh? How are we all doing today? Everybody doing great? Y'all enjoying this Mercury retrograde? Oh my god, I know. I got restricted the moment I turned on. I didn't even do anything. I didn't even say anything. All I said was, hello, my loves. And then I got restricted. It's like, wow. Yeah, it is beautiful. Let me grid up the space. No, let's do some shadow work and dive in deep, okay? Let me grid up the space here. Give me a minute. Hello, Miss Frida. It's beautiful. No, I love it. Like love is all there is. I got restrictions because it says love behind me or soul family. What is it about? I'm already clearing. Please share out the live if anybody you feel might need this. We're gonna do shadow work. I'm not gonna stay on long. I did do some Lyft driving this morning. If anybody wants to pay for a one-on-one, they can. I will stay on longer for those. It depends on. I need to receive in all aspects. Sources told me I need to receive. Everybody that wants a card, let me know. Just share out the live. Double tap the screen. Send me a gift. Follow my other. Follow my. Any one of my media, just whatever. I'm giving you all different options. You know what I'm saying? It's not about the money. It's about the energy exchange that we do. That's how it happens. Please just tell me what card you want. I'm being called actually to do both cards. So if you want a card, just tell me what you did. Type it in the chat what you did. You know, I followed you over here. I did this, or I sent you a gift, and my name. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that. Like that. I'm just kind of winging it in this sort of aspect. You know. Oof. Here we go. Did everything. Oh, I love you, Frida. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tips, you can send tips. You guys are welcome to send tips. My link tree's in the bio. All this stuff. Just tell me your name. You want a card. Tell me what you did. And you want a card. Frida, is that what you're telling me? You want a card, my love? I'm not going to go as deep with you because we did go deep. I want to try and get everybody that comes in. You know what I'm saying? Because Source told me that this is for everybody. Yes, okay. We'll go in, we'll pull 2 cards because we are doing energy healing on the cards. Oh, I forgot my water. Everybody, first time here. Well, welcome in, Meg. Just tell me what you did. Say, hey, I sent a gift. I followed you, whatever. And Megan wants a chance. See, I am source led, so it just depends. You don't have to get a card, and you don't have to anything. If you just want to learn about shadow work, if you just want to be here, if you just want to be in here and see how it's done, I'm going to be open and vulnerable. I'm going to openly talk about shadow, stuff inside my soul that I talk about, that I need to see, that is for me. Like, I'm open and vulnerable and talk to you about this. Like, everything, I practice what I preach, okay? Like, so, oh, did I miss somebody? Okay, here we go. We got, liked, followed, send gift. Aaron would like a chance. Oh, chance is the right word. I'm sorry, love. I meant card. You know, like, yes, definitely. Okay, so I got Frida. I'm just trying to get a little something here. Megan, what did you do, love? And, so big sis, you were next. You did all the stuff. Megan, I don't know what you did, love. You gotta tell me what you did, and then say you want a card. Just type your name into the chat. That's it. Just tell me what you did. It's in the intention behind it. Does that make sense? It's the intention. It's the energetic exchange with the intention to put in. I am gonna go get my water before I start. Frida's first. Double tap the screen. Shout the live. Anybody feel needs this? We're gonna pull some cards. I'm gonna grab my water. I left my water. Liked, followed, and shared. Yes, absolutely, Meg. Okay. So, Meg. All right. I will be right back. Everybody go get your water, because water helps you integrate. This is energy work with shadow work. What we're doing is we're diving into the depths of the soul, and we're looking at the shadows within ourselves. We're talking about the shadow. We're talking about the things in the shadow that needs to be looked at, and then I send in healing for whatever needs in that moment for everybody in the collective that resonates with it, that feels they need it. Everybody get your water. I will be right back. Give me 2 seconds. I gotta get my salt and my water. Today, everything is blue. I love it. Impromptu. Water and salt. Here we go. All right. Let me finish grading up the space too. All right. All low vibrations must leave at this time. If you guys don't know me, I am a transmuter. I transmit energy. Burping is a way I transmute. Energy flows through me. I fast before I do these in order to transmute. Today is just blue. What is blue? Let's look at blue. What's blue? Blue is the throat chakra. So who's not speaking up? So everything is everything's blue today. Like even my cup's blue. Like blue. I mean, everything's blue. So that's throat chakra. Where are we not speaking up? I want everybody to ask themselves that. Where are they not speaking up in their reality? You shut my blue. That's what I'm saying. Like my clothes are intuitively. I just picked it out of the closet. The hearts are blue. That Frida just did. Is this you, Frida? Ooh, girly. Ooh, woman. All right. Is the music okay, you guys? Is it too loud? Okay. I know. I got a little bit going on here. Trying to get it all in. All right. Pull that force back to me. Tomorrow will be 85. Beautiful. Okay, here we go. Frida, then Big Sis, and then Meg. I got all my crystals out. Everybody's got their water and their salt. Let's do this. Let's shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. I might do something a little more upbeat. 8 o'clock. Woof, woof. Here we go. Okay, here's a good one. So the first one out is an identification card. So I'm going to explain these, okay? I'm going to explain this because the live just started, beginning of the live. So how to use these cards, okay? So the identification cards are to uncover your hidden responses, triggers, and reactions. Part 2 is integration. We're going to integrate. Integrating deck is to accept, embrace, and grow from the uncovered truths. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for coming in. We are doing shadow work tonight. We are in an eclipse portal. We are in this eclipse portal. I was always taught, ooh, you got a lot going on here, woman. Okay, this one. I got 2. I got 2 here, Frida. Okay. I'm gonna pick one. Here we go. Which one is it? All right. Like I said, I want to give everybody a chance, so that's why I'm doing one. Well, we talked about that, babe. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the first card is an identification card. To uncover hidden responses, triggers, and reactions. Identification. The card is insecurities. What are your biggest insecurities? Woof! All right, so the floor is yours, Frida, if you want. You don't have to talk if you don't want to talk. If you don't want to talk, I will talk. I will be open and I will be vulnerable, and I will speak on this for you, for me, to talk about it. Biggest insecurities. Here's one. It just came up today. Okay. My father is only has 20% hearing. Okay. So a lot of people think I'm yelling when I'm talking, and I'm not. They think that I'm yelling at them, and I'm not. I'm just speaking. I speak at a louder tone. My ears have been tested, and they literally have a different cilia. Like, I went through OSHA training, right? I was gonna do solar panels. I was gonna work with solar panels when I was in my 20s. That was one of the first things I did in college. And I had my ears tested, and the cilia in my ears were burned off. Just like if you were working in a factory and that there were headphones, or you're working around heavy mechanics, or you're working around high bass, something like that. The cilia in my ear was burned off. So I speak in a higher tone, I talk at a higher tone, and it comes out that way. And a lot of people interpret it like I'm yelling at them, and it's not. To me, I was divinely orchestrated. This was all happened for me. I'm meant to speak louder. Every single job I've ever had in my whole entire life has literally been because of how loud I speak, how I speak. I'm meant to hit a different frequency within people so they can hear me. But it's still one of my biggest insecurities. It's a blessing and an insecurity all in one. I feel like I have to over-explain that. I feel I have to explain that sometimes. And that is an insecurity that I need to deal with, that I need to go in and look with and be like, oh, okay. You don't need to explain this to people. If they're so conscious, if they're so unconscious that they're not aware and ask, are you yelling at me? Like, why would you yell at me? And why would I be yelling at them? That is something that is happening within them, that they're like, oh, hey, she's yelling at me. No, I'm not yelling at you. Why would I yell at you? Why do I have to yell at you? Why would I need to yell at you? I'm speaking at a louder tone because of the cilia in my ears and what I've done. So that's an insecurity that I have. My biggest insecurity. Not my biggest, I don't know, it's just one of my big ones. The floor is open. Anybody is welcome. You are welcome to speak on this. This is not just for Frida. This is for everybody. But this is Frida's card. Okay. Forgiveness. I'm gonna send in some forgiveness here. I'm seeing a robot. This is weird. Not weird. Interesting. Once again, you don't have to speak. You don't have to speak on your insecurities if you don't feel comfortable with it. But if you do, I actively want you to speak on this, Frida. Just speak one into it, because the blue is coming up. We were talking about it, the blue hearts, all of it. That's the throat chakra, okay? That's somewhere you're not speaking. Let's do this shadow work together. That's what this is about. That's what this live is about, is to do shadow work with you guys collectively, to go into the deeper, darker depths of your soul in order to see the things that you don't see. During the eclipse, you see deeper into the soul. That's what I was taught during Rewilding for Women. As you go deeper into the depths of the soul, you see things that are unseen even more because you're already in the dark. It's like, you know, when you're walking around in the house and the lights are off, your eyes adjust. Well, that's essentially what's happening during this eclipse, where our eyes are adjusting to the darkness and we're seeing even deeper. Like, that's the way I describe it. Oh, somebody needed that. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oof. There's that spirit, Frida, with you. Oh my God. Speaking your truth. When you were growing up, you were not growing up with not being able to have my own ideas. Oh, I freaking feel that. I feel that hardcore, babe. It's I wasn't allowed to speak. I wasn't allowed to speak. My dad was a narcissist. He still is a narcissist. I mean, to this day, he's literally trying to do his own tactics. You know, I mean, like, it's freaking, it's horrible. It's honestly horrible. But that is who he is. You know what I'm saying? That is who he is. And it's not my place to judge him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who he is. Like, I wasn't allowed to have my own ideas, my own thoughts, my own anything. If I did, I was going against him and what he thought. Exactly. Yeah, it was what he thought, and that was it. And you couldn't go against it. If you went against it, that means he had to look at his own shadow. See, that's just trauma. That's trauma. That's their trauma. That's generational trauma that is passed down. Like, it's not as woo-woo as everybody plays it out to be. It's literal generational trauma. And the way that you become the generational trauma breaker, the generational trauma breaker, is you literally speak your freaking truth. That's it. You just start speaking it. And he's not there anymore. He has no power over you. The power that you give him is not there anymore. He is not in your life. He's not around you. If he is around you every day, I guess that's a little difficult, but I've removed my father from my life, and I don't talk to him, honestly. And that's my choice, is because he chose okay, so how do I go into this? He chose this life. So if you believe like I believe, this is what I believe, that this is the soul contract that we came into, right? That this is the soul contract that I came into. And there's this rabbi, I don't know who it is, he wrote about this in the 80s, that there's going to be a collective of souls that came back to earth, right? That came back to earth, that we're going to go through this gladiator arena. Essentially, that's what I call it, the gladiator arena, where I went in as Maximus and frickin' became the top of my frickin' gladiator arena. It was my gladiator arena with him. This is how I'm gonna explain it, like how I'm explaining it. I invite you to maybe take a look at it like this. All right, there's a rabbi that wrote about this. He wrote about a collective of souls that were going to come in with narcissistic parents to become the highly empathic people that we are. Like, I'm highly empathic, you're highly empathic. You feel things that are not of the norm or the structure that is a normal way to feel, right? You feel at an external level. Now, this is seeing both sides of the coin, right? This is seeing both sides of the coin. That narcissist got pain, right? And what they chose, instead of not inflicting pain on everybody else, they decided they were going to harm everybody else because of the pain. They wanted everybody else to feel what they felt, okay? And then the empath, the other side of that coin, right? Both sides of the coin, the empath decided, I felt this pain. I don't want anybody else to feel this pain, so I'm going to people please everybody until that. And that's the same persona as a superhero and a supervillain. Both super, mind you, both extremely super individuals. These are extraordinary individuals that literally have the talents to do different things, but they chose two different sides of the coin. And they're both manipulation tactics. That's the thing. You got to understand that. You got to understand that concept. Now, when I understood what this rabbi wrote about, that there was going to be a collective of people that came into this world, that came back into the family lines, right? These dense, dark family lines, these dense family lines that were there, that were keeping the planetary vibration down, right? They were keeping the planetary vibration down. So we, as contracted souls, like I believe that we incarnated, we decided our life before we came back. Me forgiving my father, this is how I forgave him, right? He chose to come back to his family line and be that soul, and the hell that he's living in was his choice. And he is in hell. That is a hell. That is a hell. That is a constant daily hell that you are living in. When nobody else can have a voice other than you, that is a fucking weight to carry. You know, and I'm not, this isn't sympathy like, oh, sympathize. No. That is a hell. That is a daily fucking hell that he chose. And in that way, he is a hero. He chose to come back in his family line. Here's another thing. Okay, so I am the first daughter. I carry that family line with me. I carry his whole family DNA structure as the very first daughter of his lineage to go on and all of that. Like, I am meant to pass this on and choose something different. So by choosing to be something better and different, I am helping my family line by healing in me, changing that generational trauma. By doing something different, you change the generational trauma and you do something different so no other freaking family has to live that way. No other child, no other anybody, no niece, no nephew, no freaking aunt, no uncle, no freaking anybody, any of your children, anybody in your existence will never have to live that again because you chose to do something different. And that's radical acceptance of self. This is what it's about. This is what shadow work is. Looking at yourself and looking at the concepts of, how am I a part of this? How am I playing into this? How am I assisting it? By keeping your voice meek and weak and shadowed and no, I'm not gonna do it. And this isn't me judging you. This is me showing you complete love. But by doing that, okay, you're allowing him to have control over you still. Hello, my love. Hello, Kelly. Ooh, I just saw a vortex. Oh, that was really cool. It's like, the energy just burst open. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's beautiful. Drink water. Make sure you're drinking water. Okay. We're going to go to the next one. Hello, Miss Shelley. So the way we're doing live tonight, we're doing shadow work. My ladies that just came in, for anybody coming in, I just need you to, you can send tips, you can like the live, you can just, send me a gift, you can do whatever you want to do, just follow me everywhere, whatever you gotta do, just tell me what you want, tell me what you did, and tell me that you want cards, and then I'm gonna put your name on the list. Okay, we're on Frida right now, and we're on the second card. Okay, so this is the integration card, okay? To accept, embrace, and grow from the uncovered truths. This is integration, okay? And what is the card? Social media. How does your online persona differ from your true self? I said that wrong. Could this discrepancy reflect parts of your shadow self? Fuck yes. Whew, floor is yours, Miss Frida. But I will speak on it. Oh, I'm hearing physical pain. How does my online self differ? I don't go tapping into everybody's energy. I will say it again, absolutely. Social media. How does your online persona differ from your true self? Could this discrepancy reflect parts of your shadow self? Yes. For me, definitely, I don't go tapping into everybody's energy. I am actively not tapping in. I am actively like, oh, no. Like, keeping my bubble. You know what I'm saying? I am putting a bubble around me, and I am like actively not in any way trying to tap into somebody's energy. And I am keeping my bubble away. Like, trying to keep me away. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I am not trying to get into their energy or their field, their shadows or anything. It doesn't mean I'm not going out. It doesn't mean I'm avoiding people. It doesn't mean any of that. But I am actively not tapping in because I don't like to tap into somebody's energy unless they've asked me to. Being an empath, this was part of it. Okay, so let's go back to what I was just talking about. Being an empath, being so highly intuitive, empathic, I used to tap into people's energy all the time. And it was like, I didn't even get a chance. Like, I would go into the grocery store and people would like attach to me. And I had to learn the lessons. I had to learn these lessons, and then I would come home and I'd be exhausted. And I'm like, wow, the fuck, I'm so tired. Like, I just went to the grocery store. But it's like, people attached to me. It was like, I had to learn to own that fucking power and own my life force energy and not let other people attach to me. And if they do, I am doing and using the tools to reflect it. Like, here's a good thing that I do. I use selenite. I put this everywhere. Okay, I put it everywhere. I put it above the doors of my house. Like, if one breaks, I put like all the little pieces, and I put it in my car when I lift drive. It's on each individual door, so when people get into the car, they are literally cleared. Okay, so this is a tool. It doesn't mean that it's everything, but I learned with tools how to take my life force energy back, how to own my fucking power, how to be that radiant freaking firing sun, my solar plexus, how to own my freaking power by using these tools. These are tools. These are not end alls. Do you know what I'm saying? These are things that I use. Like, also, like in the grocery store, so somebody, here's an example. Today I went to the grocery store and a man was following me, a little old man was following me around the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's like, I came out of one aisle and he was trying to let me go in front of him, and I'm like, oh, I'm going that way. And he's like following me around the grocery store, and it's like, he's attracted to my light. And this is the thing. I mean, like, men and women, this isn't just men, are just like really attracted to my light. And so it's like, they'll tap into me and they'll be like right there, and they're like, oh wow, what the hell? Like, they're like almost shocked, and then they're just like looking at me. So they sometimes, you know, if they're in a wounded state of being, they will attach to me in some sort of way. So what I'll do is a tool, you know, in that moment, if I'm not in my present self, if I haven't, you know, centered myself, something that took me off center in some sort of way. Like, I wear my purse as a messenger bag, and I wear like selenite, and I will just like literally take it off of me, and I will just clear my energy. And this is a tool that I use. This is how it's different on social media. Like, I'm happy to talk about it, but when I'm out in public, it's like to not mask, but to protect my own energy and do the things and use my tools and use the things that I use to assist myself in that concept. I learned the tools that assist me for me to be my best, highest, greatest self in reality, where I didn't have to hide, where I didn't have to run away, where I didn't have to be around them. In the way, you know, like, where I would hide before, or I didn't want to be around people. And that was my shadow self. That was my shadow self, not understanding myself. That was parts of me not owning my power. Everything, all the power that I have is in and from my shadow. Me going within my shadow and looking within myself and seeing what I didn't want to see. You know, when I go back to the car, I sit down in the car. I even use a grounding mat in the car because of people's energy that are constantly in the influx. When I'm lift driving, I have a grounding mat that I sit, you know what I'm saying, that gets plugged into whatever in the front. And it grounds me. It allows me to stay in my, it allows my energy to stay more, honestly. I'm more in my own energy, you know, going from place to place to place, all these different people that are coming in and out and that sort of stuff. I learned the tools that I needed. Before, I just stayed inside. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was scared. I was scared of myself. A part of myself did not want to look at that and own it. I didn't want to own my own power. I didn't want to see the freaking lighthouse that I was. They're just attracted to my light. I was scared of myself. I was so scared of my own light, my own power. It's not the darkness I was scared of. It was my power. I was scared of. I was scared of my power and what it did and the freaking attention I got. Now I own that shit. And I'm like, oh yeah, baby, bring it. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I get it now, you know? And this isn't me boasting or like, it's understanding the energy behind it, you know? Like, that's what it comes to. Whew, energy's active. Yeah, I'm sitting on a brownie mat right now. Yeah. But it was only because I was willing to go within to my shadow side, you know, that I was able to look at this stuff. To see where was I not standing in my power? Where was I giving my power away? I was allowing these people to attach to me. You know, it's because I was so disconnected from self. I was so disconnected from my own life force energy. I was so disconnected from the being within inside me. Oh, I love that, Shelly. Yeah. Anybody else? You guys are welcome to speak on it. I want to hear this. This is an open forum. No judgment, nothing. Like, that is not. This is an open forum. You will not be judged. We will just give you a different perspective flip. If not, we are going to move on to Big Sis. I'm going to send in some forgiveness here. Forgiveness where we let ourselves down. Meg, here's one. I got my mom. I got one for my mom on her bed, right? So, oh, welcome in, Linny. You are welcome. Welcome in, Angela. So what we are doing is shadow work, my love. We are sending in healing for shadow work. We're talking about the parts of our shadow that we don't want to see, because all of the power that I believe all my power came from my shadow side, from me owning my own power, me going deep within myself and looking at the different parts of myself that I didn't want to see. So that's what we're doing. If you guys want, this is how we're doing it tonight. If you just want to send a gift, if you just want to follow me, if you just want to double tap the screen, you want to send me a tip, you want to do whatever you want to do, tell me what you did in the chat and then type your name and then I'll put you on the list. That's how we're doing it. Okay, Frida says, my social media is so focused on business and being a business persona. You know, here's the thing. I have multiple social medias for that. So this is something that I've learned with the acting and the modeling. Okay, so like I need one for both. I need one for the energy healing that I do on a normal basis, for my yoga. Okay, I kind of combine those two. Those two are combined in all aspects because they're a holistic sort of being, a holistic coach and guide and mentor, and the yoga that I've learned, and then the modeling. See, my modeling one is Authentically Katie. That's my modeling one, where I'm putting all my modeling pictures and I have to use that. And that's where all my modeling sort of structures, where I am talking to people in the modeling aspect. Like, I had to create that. That's something that I had to learn. So other social medias, other different platforms. Can we do some energy practice? We are doing energy right now, my love. Part of energy work is speaking and getting to the nitty-gritty of what needs to be seen. By speaking it, by using my throat chakra, I am speaking loudly. I am going through the DNA structures within you, and I am getting down to the nitty-gritty of what needs to come up. And what will happen is it will come up to me, it'll blink, it'll show me, and it'll be. Oh, Kelly, thank you, my love. I see that. Are you wanting cards, my love? Thank you for my tip, my love. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I love that you did an angel number. I love that. Ooh, frequency. What do you think your shadow self is? Barbs? Okay, so Kelly, we got you on here. And Lenny. Or Linny, am I saying that right? Lynn, is it Linny? Is it like Lynn? Oh, you didn't tell me, Kelly. I forgot you were actually on my list prior. You should have told me. If I don't get to you on this live, my love, because I am spirit-led, anybody in here that is on the list, if you just remind me, if you come into my next live, this is why I'm telling you to follow me in that aspect. If you tell me when you come in, I'll be like, oh yeah, duh, okay, yeah, I remember. Because I do have a photographic memory. I remember that stuff. Like, so I would have, as soon as you came in, I would have put you at the top of the list. So let's send in some emotion for this, for the social media, in order to release any attachments, forgiveness, pure life and love, any subconscious blocks. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. I'm also being told to light some Palo Santo. Okay. We're gonna hit it up. Hit it up. Hit it up. 90s. I don't know when that came up. This is intuitive, you guys. I've got some hits coming up in my head. I'm intuitively hearing some stuff. Another creator that I follow, another energy healer that I follow, who is a shaman in her own way, who works with energy healing, who works with quantum energy. She was talking about light 'em up, set 'em up, set 'em up. It's a song from the 90s, and it just a lot of people from the 90s are popping back in my life. I don't know why. That era, that's the shadow work, I guess, that I need to be doing. So there's an answer right there. I do know why. Salt, Celtic sea salt, in case you guys are wondering. If this resonates with you, just double tap the screen. It's your intention. It's the intention that you put behind it. If this resonates with you, if this is something you want, it's the intention behind it. Tell your mind, tell your body that you are safe and unconditionally loved. Barbs, that's what you were talking about. You need energy healing. That's what's coming up. The energy healing that is needed for the shadow work. I'm a transmuter. I transmute energy. I transmute through burping. I fast before I do these. This is water. I got water here. That's an insecurity right there. Oh, there we go. That's an insecurity right there. There's one too. We go backwards a little bit, okay? That's an insecurity that I have. Always being told as a woman I wasn't allowed to burp. I wasn't supposed to burp. That's not proper. You're not supposed to do that. Are you kidding? I've been clearing energy my whole entire life. Like, literally, I've been freaking alchemizing the room for everybody. And it's like, I got told not to do it. And literally when that happened, I started getting swelling up like a balloon because I'm still transmuting the energy. I just wasn't allowed to release it. It took a lot longer to come out of me. So Celtic sea salt opens up the cellular walls within the mouth to absorb the hydration to properly hydrate your body. So if you're not getting the minerals that you need in that water that you're doing, it'll just flush through your body and it will literally flush all the minerals out of your body that you actually need, that you need to sustain life, to have the energy to do what you want to do. Barbara O'Neill talks about it. I'm not doing it justice. I'm not explaining it, but if you remind me, I'll send you the video that elaborates on it. This is all from her book. How do I release the energy? I burp. I'm a burper. I burp. I send in certain keys. It pushes it out. For me, I transmute energy just by being. And for me, it's a burp. It comes right up and out of me. And this is when I am doing work on others. This is why I fast before I do work, because it helps me understand what is my energy and what is their energy that I am picking up, especially in a distant sort of way. There we go. Woo! I'm tapping in right now, Frida. Yeah, I'm yawning instead of burping. Yeah, that's intuitive. Good, Barbs. I love that. All right, next. What do we got next? Big Sis, you here, my love? Let's shake up these cards. Are you here? Big Sis, are you here, my love? If you're not here, we're going to move forward. Okay, there we go. Let me shake up these cards. Oh, there we go. Okay. So there's our identifying card. And we'll do our integration card. See, when you sit and talk about things and you don't actively do something about them, it can literally ruminate. It can keep you going in a circle. But by doing the energy healing like I am doing, I am literally trying to spiral you up by sending in healing to that shadow part of yourself to allow you to rise. Because things will keep coming up back in your existence, but what you have to do is you see it from a different level, a different perspective, a higher consciousness level that allows you to keep rising. And then you'll come back to it again. It's still a spiral. It's still a spiral. You will spiral up though. You're spiraling up and you're seeing a newer, deeper perspective and you're learning a deeper lesson from it. Your lessons are actively for you. They're for you. The lessons are there for you to learn. They're what your soul needed to learn in this life to be its greatest and highest self. Woo, we got 2 cards again. We're only going to do 1 though. Just playing fair for everybody. Let me see what's telling me what. Okay, I like that one. Okay. Integration cards. Now these cards are for Big Sis. Now everybody is welcome to speak. Big Sis, if you don't want to talk on it, you don't have to talk on it. I will do it for you. If you would like, I will be open and vulnerable. But this floor is also, the floor is yours, Big Sis. Oh, Erin, hi. Hi, Erin. Welcome. Nice to meet you, my love. So the floor is yours, Erin, but everybody else is also welcome to speak on this, okay? So the identification card, all right? The identification card is to uncover your hidden responses, triggers, and reflections. Or reactions. I apologize. Reactions. Self-pressure. When are you the hardest on yourself? Ooh, that's a good card. That's a really good card. When are you hardest on yourself? The floor is yours, Erin. If you don't want to speak, like I said, you don't have to, my love. This is not a pressure point. This is not meant to make you feel like, oh, I have it. No, it's like I will speak for you if you don't want. I feel a lot of grief in your back. When you eat unhealthy things. I love that, Frida. That's a good one. Anybody else? You're welcome. Hardest on yourself. When are you hardest on yourself? When red flags show up. For me, when red flags show up and I still ignore them. Red flags in dating. I talk a lot about my dating life because I am actively dating. I am 41, I am dating, and I'm trying to find my forever person, you know, but when red flags show up, I know better, but like, I still has to go through it all. You know, I have to go through the motion. I have to go through the programming, and I have to teach myself differently. Because I grew up in a household of, you know, I was a people pleaser, and the red flags were something that I needed to do. You know, that like was part of it. Like I was married to a narcissist for 18 years. Like I am actively reprogramming myself. This is the thing though. Those red flags are needed to come up. They are for me. They are lessons that I need to learn. That means that a part of that is still in me that I need to learn, that I need to teach myself, and I need to reprogram. We are all computers, and we need to upgrade our freaking computers all the time. So change the programming. Frida says same here. Yeah, Big says, if I have idle time, it's not good. It depends on the idle time, my love. Okay, so I'm gonna reframe this. This is my skill set. This is my superpower. I always show both sides of the coin. Okay, sometimes we just need time to be with ourselves. Woman, I am with myself on a normal level. I meditate like 3 times a day, and that is me, my personal time. Like literally, I am in my freaking time. I am in with me. You need that. Yes, you do. But the people pleaser in you wants to give that to everybody else. This is the thing. You cannot fill anybody else's cup until yours is full, because then you are pouring into others and not yourself. Yourself needs to be filled so high up to the brim that you are overflowing. You are literally overflowing, and it's a natural reaction. That is something that you learn. That is something that I teach, that I mentor, that I guide others into. Filling your cup first. Because if those people have holes, right, in them, which is trauma, a hole in this metaphor, right, of a cup, they're filled with trauma. They're filled with their shadow that they haven't seen, that they're not looking at. If you're pouring into them, it's pouring out of those holes. It's going into nowhere. You're putting your energy into something that isn't doing anything. So that's what you need to start realizing. You're wasting your own energy. You could be doing more by filling your own cup, and that way you're not empty at the end of the day. Oh, yeah, that's the grief. Yeah, oof, okay. Wow, that was, okay. It's my job though, it's my lifestyle. This is the thing. I created a lifestyle where that is my life. I am studying to be a yoga instructor. I'm going to open my own studio this year. I did take time off. I moved my mom down here in November. That wasn't in the plan. That wasn't the plan. That wasn't my plan. Like I didn't have a plan, and this stuff happens. It's okay. But it was more important. You know what I'm saying? Like my plan was to open a yoga studio, but my mom's starting to show extensive signs of dementia, and I'm like, it's time to nip this in the bud. You know, so that's changing her diet, that's changing her programming, that's implementing, you know, microdosing, that's like putting different things in her diet, and I am upgrading her software so it doesn't continue on that spiral down. We're not doing that. So I put that on pause. Not on pause. I am still actively doing my classwork, but I am doing it every 3 days instead of every day. So it is taking a little longer. And that's okay. And that's okay. That is okay. Because I am getting time with my mom that I would not get. She is 72. I did spend a life not having my mom in my life, you know? She worked. She was a people pleaser. She still is a people pleaser. And she doesn't realize that's manipulation. People pleasing is manipulation. You are manipulating other people to get the love that you are not giving yourself, or that you want in your life that you don't feel you deserve. That is a manipulation tactic. That is what you need to understand. 2 sides of the coin. A narcissist and an empath are both manipulating to get love that they have not received from themselves. It is about filling your own cup. Trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Everybody in here with the people pleasing. This is shadow work. We are looking at the things that you are not looking at. And we are speaking on it. And this isn't with judgment and like, oh, we're putting you down, or oh, you're hurt. No. This is, I've been there, done that. I understand it. I get it. And owning that shit, owning that, right? Owning that gives me my life force energy and literally takes my power back. I understand where I was doing that to get the love that I was not giving myself. Ooh, the lungs just kind of cleared. Oh, I love that. We're going to send in some, well, first off, some physical, because oof. If you resonate with this, please make sure you are breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. I am sweating. It is getting hot in here. That means we are transmuting energy. There's another way that you transmute energy. Good. Burp. Burps, bubbly tummy, tingles in the body, tingles in the head, tingles anywhere, burping, yawning. All of this is energy work. Allow it to flow through you. These are all very natural ways for your body to release energy. It is literally the fascia. Okay, I'm going to give you the base, the nitty gritty of it. Okay, so it's the fascia in your body. So when you eat a piece of meat, right? You know how there's that like white filmy stuff that looks like webbing in there? That's the fascia. That's the fascia in everybody. We have that in us too. That is the neural network pathway of energy. Like doctors and scientists, they used to think it was nothing. They believed it was nothing. No, it is the literal pathway for energy in your body, and stuff gets stored in there. Energy gets stored in there. A trauma gets stored in there. When energy in motion, it is emotion. And emotion, it's energy in motion, gets stored in that part of your body. And then it's like, it just gets stuck there. And then it's like a heavy energy that you're carrying around. So when it starts releasing in different parts of your body, different areas, it's releasing. Same thing with like itching. Like if you have a wound, if you have a wound, like when it's starting to heal, you itch it a lot, right? It's because it's healing. It's the same thing. That's the way of the world, big sis. Oh, it's coming up. There we go. Woo! Let it go. See, I get full body chills that go all the way down. Like I got full body goosebumps by doing that. Like it's straight up. It's freaking magic. It's Harry Potter magic stuff. Like I love this stuff. It's so beautiful. Yes, I did just burp, Ollie. I am a transmuter. I am an energy transmuter. I am like an air filter. I take in the negative energy and I alchemize it. I am an alchemist. I alchemize that energy into higher vibrational light and energy. I take dark, dense energy, which just means it is dark. Dark means that it just means lack of light. It means that there is no light on it. That's it. So we are shining light on the things that need to have light shined on them. And then we transmute it into lighter energy. That is what enlightenment means. Shine light on. I know, love. I fast before this. I keep talking about it. I know. It's something that's going to come up obviously a lot in this live, and that's okay. This is the thing. I don't apologize anymore. I say you're welcome because I am doing something for you. It is something that I have learned that I do, that is a gift that I have, that is a unique gift that is part of me. It is part of who I am. Gassy, when meditating and cleansing, absolutely. Gassy, like I was just talking about. Energy flowing through your body. As a woman growing up, I was always taught that I wasn't allowed to burp. I had a mother-in-law, an ex-mother-in-law, who literally used to prosecute me and shame me and guilt me every time I burped. What the fuck? If you eat food or you drink something with freaking carbon or anything like that, you're gonna burp. But I wasn't allowed. Like, I wasn't allowed. Oh, I gotta prove I'm human. Hold on. I wasn't allowed because I was a woman, because that's what she didn't allow herself to do. Yeah. I don't know why. It's because we are the epitome of everything that they're not. That is what it is. So what Ollie says is, what is with the evil mother-in-laws? Is because it is something that she couldn't do. The woman, literally, I'm not exaggerating, said she didn't fart. Are you kidding me? Literally, scientifically, you put out 2 liters of gas without even feeling it every single day. This is science. This is baseline science. A 2-liter bottle. Imagine a 2-liter bottle that you went and picked up a soda. You're putting out that much gas every single day just by being a person. Like, so to say that out loud, like, are you rational? Do you have any brains? Like, but to even try and convince people, that is programming. Oh, she hated me. She used to tell me I needed to go to etiquette school. Oh, and I shamed myself. I guilted myself. Woman, that is a freaking weight that I put on me that literal, you know what it did to me? Instead of being the most vibrant, beautiful, small self, it created inflammation in my body because I wasn't allowing myself to just be. I wasn't a human being. I was a human trying to freaking be something I wasn't, which was incapable. You're incapable to do that. Like, it is not a possibility, right? It's just human freaking nature, right? It wasn't only me though. She did the same thing with her kids. Like, my ex-husband, like, he would like go in the other room if he had gas. Like, he was being polite, but it was like he wasn't allowed to have gas. Like, how the fuck do you not have, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a child that has to go to the bathroom in a freaking diaper, what are you doing? Are you shaming that child for having to go to the bathroom, for not being able to take care of themselves? Like, it was so rooted. It was rooted so incredibly deep. And you know what it was? Something happened in her life where somebody made fun of her, where she literally passed gas and somebody made fun of her. Somebody said she wasn't allowed to do that, and so she fucking shamed everybody in her goddamn life because of it. Like, it is how generational trauma gets passed down over and over and over and over. Until you change it, until you recognize it, until you take action and choose a different path, it will continually pass down through the generations and fuck everybody up. It literally was one of the most toxic traits. Like, literally. God, the lungs just are so clear right now. I love that. My mom says it's fluffing. My mom says women don't fart, they fluff. That's what my mom says. That's the epitome of what my mom says. Like, and that's sweet and innocent. It's like she doesn't deny that it's happening. She just puts a different spin on it. You know what I'm saying? She makes it sound like it's a freaking light and floaty and whatever. And, you know, literally that's kind of what it is. It's kind of like, it's what you're eating. It's the input. That's what they say, like, cows are passing gas and they're fucking up the carbon and the freaking air. It's because they're eating something different and they're eating the grass, right? Cows aren't doing it. They're eating grass. Like, literally, like cats. Okay, so I've got 2 cats now, right? 2 cats, they eat like protein. They have to eat protein. No joke. Cats absolutely have to eat protein. If they do not, this is something, if you don't know, little tip. Cats, if they are not eating protein, if they are not on a high protein diet, their body starts eating itself because it needs protein. That is how evolutionary their bodies are formed. So if you're not giving them a high protein diet on a normal basis, their body will start eating itself and it will literally become nothing and shrivel to nothing. So that's why, like, their litter and their everything it's just really freaking gross. It smells really bad. Like, my tip with kitty cats is, like, I have a huge, like, you know, huge freaking bag of baking soda, and it's every time you clean it, I'm putting the baking soda in because it neutralizes it. Okay, joy. Joy is the card, the integration deck, to accept, embrace, and grow from your uncovered truths. This is the integration, and the card is a joy. I love you, Frida. Go get some sleep, my love. And you know, that's funny that you said that, sis. That exact phrase that you said. So, big sis, Erin, you said that gas will come out one end or the other. It's physically impossible not to implement through the tube. What my ex-father-in-law used to say, literally to her, that was what she would say. He would say, if you don't fart, burp, or yell, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out one way or another. Like, it's coming out. Like, there ain't no way it's not coming out. So you're gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Like, that's the funny. This card is Erin's big sis. This is her card, my love. Meg is next. The card is joy. Think of a time when you felt a spark of joy and inspiration. Where were you? What were you doing? Ooh. Oh, this is a beautiful one. So the floor is yours, Erin. This is one of the most innocent memories. It's a childhood memory. My very first soul family friend, right? My very first friend, I'm not exaggerating. My light was so incredibly bright that even back then, I was attracting in only the people that were meant for me. And she's still my friend. Like we don't see each other a lot, we don't talk a lot, but she's still like soul family. It was my very first friend. Literally, I met her in kindergarten. She was in first grade. Like my mom had a lot of kids, so she lied about my age and put me in school earlier. So that way I would go in. So I met her. She was a year older than me, and what we used to do, we lived in the same trailer park when we were growing up. When my mom was in her 30s, you know what I'm saying, with my dad when they got married young and whatnot. And she like lived a couple houses away from me, and we used to make mud pies. That was where were you and what were you doing? We would go to there was an empty lot, you know what I'm saying, didn't have a trailer on it, and to us it was like this wide open space, and we had this outdoor kitchen. That's what we thought it was. It's like we created it. And so we would take, there was these little berries, these little red berries. They were not edible berries, right? That we would go get. And we were so little. We were so little that it was like we would go get mud and we would make mud pies. And like my mom would give us like pans and everything, and we would do the whole thing, and then we'd like, it was pure joy. I don't know any other way, but that is joy to me. Like it's still one of my most fondest memories. I loved it. Like we played house. We played house outside with toys, making mud pies and literally getting dirty and whatever. And then my mom would like, you know, she'd clean us up. Like it was beautiful. She just let us play outside. That was a very beautiful thing. It's a part of my mom I love and miss. What were you doing? I was creating, and you know what? No joke. To this day, here's something. Part of it. It is something that I love to do to this day. I still love to bake. I still love to cook. I still love to do it. I love making nutritional food. Even to this day, I love it. Like I love it. It's been a while since I actually had joy, if I ever really have, to be honest. Oof. We'll let that go here. I had so much bad. Here's what I want you to see. Every single bad that you had in your life was teaching you something that you did not want, okay? This is why they say every single moment in your life, you are exactly where you need to be. And this is why. Because when you are being taught something you don't like, you're also being taught what you do like. In that moment, you're like, I don't like this. That's bad. That's not something I like. You're literally also seeing what you do like, what you do want, what brings you joy, what lights you up. So literally, I want you to flip that, my love. I want you to take that and express that in this way. Every time you had something bad, you were realizing what you didn't want. And you cannot know what you want unless you know what you don't want. So when you know what you don't want, you also learning what you do want. Like it is two sides of the coin. So everything that you perceive as necessarily bad is not bad. It was literally showing what you do want in life. It was showing you the glimmer. I invite you to take a look at, this was the trigger, but I was also receiving my glimmer. You were getting both. It was both at one time, my love. You forget. It's okay. We're going to send in some emotion here to bring up some joy, maybe some memories that you haven't explored. So this is your shadow work question to sit with. This came up for you, my love. This is for you. Okay, here we go. Make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Oh, yeah, this is heavy. Make sure you're breathing, like I said, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Here you go, Mama. Let Mama Earth take that. I'm gonna fill that in, okay? Let me fill that in with some just divine, loving energy here. Divine white light. And there, the back lung is itching. Oh, I love that. So that was some grief you're holding on to, my love. I love that, Cal. Yeah, yawning, burping, bubbly tummy, tingles. That's all energy moving through your body. Here we go. I'm sorry that happened to you, Aaron. I invite you, now that's a little deeper, so this is what shadow work does, okay? Shadow work takes you into the depths of your soul, and it takes you to the points of where you're not looking at things. As respect for this live, I don't want to be disrespectful and ignore that. I appreciate. Thank you for being vulnerable and open and going into that. That's what these questions are. These are rabbit holes, all right? It's a rabbit hole. It's a question that you are being asked in order, this is just the hole. You need to go down that hole. Go down the rabbit hole and look at the things. I would be happy to go deeper with you if you like on a different time. I am going to continue doing shadow work all the way up until the 29th until we're manifesting. I've been doing a massive amount of shadow work in order to do this with others. If you want a one-on-one, my love, I would be happy to work with you. Please DM me and we will set that up at a different time and we will go deeper into that. Okay, that's what I teach and I guide and I heal on. I would happily go into that, but respectfully for the live, I'm just saying I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying, like this, it's the equal energy exchange, okay? I love you, Shelly. I love you, Kelly. Thank you guys for promoting me. Thank you so very much. And if this is just respectfully out of the live and the equal energy exchange, because this takes it out of me. The stuff that I'm doing, the energy work that I'm doing and the healing that I am sending in for this is going to bring that stuff up. And I invite you, like I said, to follow me and we'll continue to keep doing it. It's an honor and a blessing to be able to bring that up, and I appreciate and honor you being vulnerable and open and speaking on it, my love. Don't lose that, okay? I want you to write that down. I want you to express that, okay? I want you to go down that rabbit hole. And like I said, you can DM me and we can go deeper. We can set up a session and we can go deeper into that, okay? I want you to cry. I can feel the tears. I can feel the emotion. I want you to let it out. So science proved that tears coming out of your body is literally cortisol. It's cortisol. They studied tears. They took tears and they looked at them and they studied them. It's cortisol leaving your body. That is why you feel so much better. That is what shadow work is. And you need to cry. It's meant to do that. Keep crying and let it go. Yeah, like I can feel it. And that's grief that I felt in your lung. that came out. That was what I was talking about in the lung. Grief is held in our lungs. It was something that happened in your past that was behind me. It was something I felt in the lung, and that was where I was sending that emotion in. These questions are rabbit holes. They're literally to bring you deeper to the things that you are not looking at, that are subconscious blocks. They're subconscious because they're things you don't know, that you're not paying attention to, that you don't know are there, that you don't know that are blocking you. I call it beavering your own dam. You're putting these beaver blocks in front of stuff that literally are holding back what the universe is trying to bring you. I love you and I honor you. And you are welcome anytime, my love. You are so honored and you are welcome. Welcome to the Soul Family. This is my sign right here. See, I got Soul Family. It's an integration of it. Yeah. Okay, we're moving on, my love. We're moving to Megan. I want to say, I do want to explain, my lungs it's so itchy, like I can't itch them, like I want to just itch like really bad. So I want to tell you that whatever you're doing right now, my love, is releasing. You're releasing. You are actively healing it. You are actively letting go. This work is actively letting it go. This is doing it by exploring it, by looking at it, by bringing light to it, by bringing attention to it. You are literally allowing it to be seen, and you are dissipating it. And I cannot explain to you how bad I want to itch. Like, I want one of those hands that you can just like itch. Like, my lungs just itch so bad. Okay, here we go, Megan. And you're invited to stay, Aaron. Please stay. Cry. Cry. This is a safe place, my love. Cry. Cry. I want you to cry. This is a safe place. You are welcome to cry. Everybody in here, cry. I honor this. I love it. This is a safe place. You are open to cry, my love. Keep crying. Keep crying. Keep talking. Keep letting it out. This doesn't mean, just because I'm moving to the next person does not mean that you are not actively part of this co-creation of this live. You are still part of it, my love. Let it go. Your energy is allowing other people to feel their feelings too. So keep feeling it. Keep going. Yes, I do have a filter on, my guys. My guys, my love. It was an impromptu. I was like, oh, I don't really want to do anything to my face, so we're just gonna get on. Woof. Let go. Oof. There we go. Drink water. Make sure you're drinking water. Everybody, this is energy healing. Make sure you are drinking your water. Yes, you will be okay, my love. All right. Meg, here we go. Whew, here we go. Whew, I like that one. I don't know if I've had this freaking card before. This is why I'm going through that. That's why I'm going through all of them. I love it. I'm going through all of them. Oh, nope. Okay, too many. Okay, that's the one we'll go with. Okay, I like that. Hi, Irene. How are you, my love? We're doing shadow work today, my love. So if you want, I actually don't think I'm going to be able to get past Lenny, but I am doing shadow work on an active basis. If you want cards and my energy is with it. I'm just clearing energies coming in. Okay, and stop me in my tracks. Wow, okay. We're doing shadow work today, my love. In the way that we are receiving, we are doing this equal energy exchange. You can send me a tip. You can double tap the screen. You can share out the live. You can follow me. I think you've already followed me many places, my love. So whenever you want. But if anything, just the next time I come on, you'll be top of the list if you want, my love. If not, you're welcome to just stay. Just stay and actively do shadow work with us. That's all we're doing. This is an open forum for everybody. No worries, my love. Oh, no. It's the energy exchange. I'm not, no worries. I'm not, this isn't like, oh, hey, you need to do this or that. No. It's just an equal energy exchange. That's all it's about. You're welcome to stay. Just stay, share out the live. Like I said, there's many different options. You can share out the live. You can just double tap the screen. Any of the above. Just, you're welcome to stay, my love. Hello, Michael. You are welcome. I said Michael. I don't know why I said Michael. It's Mike. Yes, I can see your energy, Ash, but I have to tap into it. And right now we are on Meg. And we are doing shadow work. I don't tap into people's energy unless they ask me to, or they want me to, or in some sort of way. I've been having this weird freaking telepathic freaking situation where somebody has been asking me to freaking tap in. It's like I've had to like step the fuck back because it's like, look, I can't do this anymore without your 3D self saying, hey, I need you to do this. Because I'm like, nope, can't do it no more. Can't do it. Because it's like, it's happening in the astral. And it's really odd. Like, I won't do it anymore. Like, I've had to take a big step back. Like, no, can't do that. Can't do that. Bree, we are doing shadow work today, love. If you want to book a one-on-one, I'd be happy to go in deeper with you. Michael, okay. Yeah, Mike. That's what I'm intuitive. I'm an intuitive medium. I go into this stuff. I see your soul. Okay, like there's a meme that I just pinned, and it's Cat Williams, and he's like, "Can you not see that I see you?" And it says about like when people try to put on a facade when you can see into their soul. Like it's like, I can see into your soul. You can't hide from me. I can see you. So that's what it is for me. Okay, back to Meg. All right, we are doing shadow work. We're doing the identification deck to uncover your hidden responses, triggers, and reactions. This is the identification card, okay? No fears is the question. Now this card, yes, it is a group thing, Irene. So this question is actively for Meg, but this is an open forum. This is for everybody to talk. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome in here. You guys are all welcome to talk and speak on this. This is me showing you how to do the shadow work within yourself, okay? No fears. If you had no doubts, no worries, or fears of the unknown, what would you do? What would you do if you weren't afraid? Whew. Yeah, they're backwards, my love, but that's why I'm reading them out loud. Because they are backwards. I'm just showing you so that way you know. It's kind of a, says no fears. I know you can't really see it. And we are all healing together. That is so incredibly right, Michael. Every one person that does the healing within them, okay, raises the vibration. One vibration, one person vibrating at the 700 hertz, okay? 700 hertz. That's the vibration of love, okay? It actively, what's the word? I can't find the word in my head, okay? It counteracts. You would be a naturopath if you had the energy and money. Let the light shine. Yes. I love that, Irene. That's beautiful. And the floor is yours, Meg. This is your card. This is for you. The floor is yours. But this is for everybody to speak also, okay? No fears. If you had no doubts, no worries, or fears of the unknown, what would you do? What would you do if you weren't afraid? I would open a yoga studio without thinking I need to be so in depth into it. I worry, I fear, I am pushing myself forward. I can open a yoga studio at 200 hours, but hi Mel, I see you, my love. But I want my 500 hours, and I'm going to continue on. And I'm doing extra classes. I'm not doing just basic classes. Like I'm doing yin and yang yoga. I'm doing prenatal yoga. I'm learning all the classes. I'm taking all the classes. And I'm doing all the extra things. And I don't know why I feel I need all of that. If I just got my 200 hours, if I just focused on my 200 hours, I can open a studio right away. I don't know why I do that. Maybe I'm scared of my own success. I'm scared of my own success. I'm scared of what that will mean for me. That would mean I would have to step into my power. I would have to step into my light, and I would have to own who I am. That is part of myself. My third eye. I feel that. Irene asked me, where do I feel that in my body when I say that? In my third eye. So this is probably part of my third eye. This is shadow work. Like, I am actively doing the shadow work with you guys. Right now, I am being open and honest and vulnerable with you. I am actively doing this shadow work with you. I am not perfect in any way, shape, or form. And that's what I'm trying to show you. Nobody is. We are all perfectly imperfect here in this world. In your authenticity, okay? Your authenticity is 400% higher than love. That is what Gandhi talks about. What Gandhi talks about. That is how we change the world. We change our vibration by being authentically ourselves. You step into your power by looking into the darkness. For me, all my power came from darkness. You're working through the same thing, Mel. I love that. All learning. I love that, Meg. Exactly this, Kelly says. Yes. Oh, my third eye is pumping. Okay, yeah. All right, we're going to send in some healing here. Physical first. You're feeling it in your solar plexus and heart. A lack of confidence, courage, it makes you sad. Solar plexus governs your ability to be confident and take control of your life. See, recognizing it, this is part of my psychology. I can recognize it and I can logic it and I can look at it. But until I'm willing to feel the feels and feel the emotion. I am so incredibly intelligent. Like, I know I am so incredibly intelligent. I am higher than the most intelligent. And to me, I also will rationalize this stuff. And I will rationalize it and I will know what I need to do, but sometimes I just don't do it. And that is my shadow. That is my shadow. Wow, this is a freaking beautiful live. I did not expect that to come up tonight. I love that though. That's so fucking beautiful. Like, I practice what I preach, my loves. I am doing the work with you. I am actively in this doing the work with you. This is not me just like, oh, I know what I'm doing and I can do this and that. No, this is me actively showing you my darkness and letting you love it and know that you're going to love it. Like, showing your darkness and let me love it. Because it's authentically me. Oh, here we go. I'm glad you guys are all feeling it. I honor you and I love you for showing up for you. Okay, we're gonna send in some forgiveness for not. No, we're gonna go deeper. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're gonna go deeper. See, I'm not too scared. Like, so Irene says, it's like I could teach someone else to do what I do, what I want to, but I'm too scared. And see, yeah, you know, I mean, it comes from a rational place. My fear comes from a rational place. Like, I don't want to harm somebody. This is the responsibility to do no harm. I don't want to harm anybody else. Being a yoga teacher, this comes to like the tendons and the joints and the core, the muscles around the freaking spine, right? The core muscles. Like, I want to be a fucking master at this. Now, I understand just like energy healing, doing the healing on you, I am also doing the healing on me. So as I am teaching, that is how I'm going to master it, because I am a kinetic learner. I need to do, be, and see. I need to do it all. I need to do it, I need to see it, and I need to be it. I need to actively be in it. Thank you, Kelly. I love you. I do got this. I know I got this. Like, I know I got this. But things will come up and I'll let that be my excuse. Like I was talking about earlier in the live. My mom, her dementia's coming out like hardcore. And it's like, so I juggle this. Like, I'm like, do I want to miss this time with my mom to become this? But then also it's part of it, like, where have I also been holding myself back my whole entire life for her? It's not that I'm choosing myself over her. It's me choosing me for both of us. The more I step into my authentic light and step into my fucking power, the more she's going to get better. And that is something that I do know. And I am literally saying out loud with you guys as I say this. Like, I know this and I need to say it. Yes, it is hard to juggle when someone else needs your help. But I have been doing that my whole life. You have to understand, I have been literally minimizing myself my whole entire life for this woman. So this is divinely orchestrated for me to show myself that I can do both. I can do both at the same time. There was never a need for me to diminish my own light and put myself away and not do this. Like, literally, this is a freaking breakthrough and this is a freaking aha moment in this. This is me knowing and saying and being. I can do both at the fucking same time. And I'm not scared. I really am. Like, I believe this as much and freaking the enthusiasm. This is freaking genuine. You know what I'm saying? This is genuine shit. Like, this is me genuinely standing in my power. I can do both. So can you. You can do both. Like, I'll go a little deeper on that. So, this isn't me complaining. This is just me going a little deeper into that, right? I mean, literally, I have been doing this my whole entire life. I'm not exaggerating. I am everything my mother wasn't in her life that she wanted to be. And I know that I made myself very, very small for her to feel better about herself, because she felt as a people pleaser. This was a generational trauma that she put on me, right? How do I put this in words? Okay, so here's an example of what just happened. So her subconscious, right? She's not here. She's in Michigan. I had the house to myself for the first times in November since I went and got her in November, and I brought her down here to Florida. She's in Michigan, and some of her triggers has been coming up, and she laid hands on me. She laid literal hands on me. Now, the woman's little. I mean, I could hurt her if I really wanted to. I would never, obviously. Like, this is my mom, my frail little freaking 72-year-old mother. Like, I just had to hold her. Like, literally, as she, like, tried to, like, freaking attack me, I just, like, okay, woman, you know, just, like, held her hands and looked at her. Like, my younger brother, my younger brother, he's huge. Like, when he gets into fights, it's the same way. Do you know what I'm saying? It's, like, his power, he's like, 6'2", like, 250, like, guys will try and fight him, and he just, like, holds them at the forehead, like, are you kidding? Like, while they're wailing at him, and it's, like, the same thing. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's, like, why? Why even do it? Like, it's like, I'm not gonna harm you. Like, to do no harm. Like, with responsibility, with great responsibility becomes, I'm not saying that right. With great power comes great responsibility. Okay, so I explain that story because my mom had an appointment. I'm like, look, you gotta go to the doctor. Like, this is not something I can handle on my own. We've been doing all the things that need to happen, but we're going to get outside help. You know, I mean, I'm not against outside help. I am all about the holistic, but I'm like, this is something we need to go deeper into, because this is not my full responsibility, and I will not take all responsibility for it. She had an appointment on the 23rd. She's supposed to come home on the 19th. She, out of nowhere, told me that she's not coming home till the 25th. And I'm like, did you alter your appointment? Like, that is a subconscious way that she is deflecting and acting like it didn't happen and not taking care of it, taking responsibility, going to seek help for herself, taking care of herself, where she is actively not taking care of herself, where I have to be the parent in the situation, where I have to come and take her to do that. So in that moment, that's a realization for me. You know, that's like, are you kidding? I have to do this still? No, I fucking don't. Straight up. It is time for you to do this. And this isn't coming from like a mean place. This is a place of, no, I'm going to take care of what the fuck I need to take care of. And you're exactly self-sabotage. I am not going to sabotage my life to take care of you because you're not doing it. Like literally. No, not doing it. I told her, you make an appointment first thing in the morning. She altered it. Her appointment's now on the 31st. It's not even something that I'm going to bypass or not speak up about. I am going to speak up about it. I am going to say the things. I am going to hold you responsible. And that is holding myself responsible also. That is the thing. If I am not holding anybody else responsible, I don't have to hold myself responsible. I don't have to do what I have to do because of that. No. I am holding myself accountable. You are going to hold yourself accountable so I can stand in my power and take care of me. Yeah, codependency. She's codependent completely. But she's learning. You know, this is not something that I'm doing with her where she's like not learning and seeing it. Like I'm bringing it to her attention so that way she sees it and she knows it. And she is an active participant. It's not like she's fighting me on it. You know what I'm saying? But I have to make her aware of it. And I have to hold her accountable. But in the same aspect, that makes me hold me accountable. That is the thing. When you don't hold other people accountable, you don't hold yourself accountable. You have to be willing to do that in both aspects. We were like, you know, it's not like I'm harming her in any way. I'm literally making her, for the first time in her life, hold herself accountable for her own actions. She did something that she is shaming and guilting herself for. Well, the way that you correct that for yourself, instead of shame and guilt is not something I am putting on her. I am just holding her responsible. You need to do something about this. This is something that we need to do because I cannot handle this all by myself. And it is not me shaming or guilting her either. It is a way of her abandoning. Yes, she is abandoning herself. And you don't get to abandon yourself, like at all. Because she tries to do shame and guilt on me. She tries to shame me and tries to guilt me. And it's like, I just laugh at this point. I'm like, that doesn't work anymore, Mom. Like, I fill my own cup, you know? This is how I'm being open and vulnerable, my loves. This is I'm talking about it. It's a personality type, anxious dependent. Yes, absolutely. And I was anxiously attached for a lot of my life. I was also a dismissive avoidant for most of my life. And that is something that is also my mom. She is a dismissive avoidant. But it is two sides of the coin. Like we talked about earlier in the live, it is the same thing. It is two sides of the coin. The supervillain and the villain. The supervillain and superhero. The narcissist and the empath, okay? Two sides of the coin. Same thing. That anxious dependent is also a dismissive avoidant. It is the same thing. It has been both. Most of my life, I was scared and running away from love. And pushing love away. Anytime love came to me, I got very freaking scared. And I fucking ran. And I've had to witness that. I've had to take witness to that. Because I witnessed where she does that. Where I'm doing that in my own life. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Why would you do this again? Not holding myself accountable. Burp release. Okay. Integrate. Let's integrate. The integration card, okay? This is daydreams. What do you love to do or daydream about, no matter how silly or irrelevant it feels to you now? The floor is yours, Meg. We integrate, we use the integration deck to accept, embrace, and grow from our uncovered truths. The floor is yours, my love. You don't want to speak on it, it's okay, I will. And the floor is open. This is also an open question to anybody. If you don't want to talk, my love, Oh, throat chakra stuff. What don't you want to talk about? Let me send in some something here for the throat. Nope. And I am wearing glue today. You love daydreaming about time life was more playful. Like what? Absolutely, Kelly. Thank you, my love. I appreciate you. Irene says being in nature, hiking, kayaking. I am spirit-led, my love. I'm listening to my body. Hello, Anna Moon. Welcome in. We are doing shadow work. The question is, daydreams. What do you love to do or daydream about, no matter how silly, irrelevant it feels to you now? I didn't know that. Okay, so I've been talking about this. This is something I've been talking about. I didn't realize I liked acting. I loved acting because I can see through everybody, okay? And this is something that I've had, and I always saw it as a curse growing up, is like, I saw everything. Yeah, Meg, exactly. This is what I'm talking about. The childlike energy. I get really childlike. Like, so I'm modeling, right? I've been modeling. I'm doing modeling and to fund my studio. You know, I have to have funds for it. So I modeled a lot before I got married, and I stopped doing that. I stopped, you know, using my own light, my creative energy, my life force energy. So I got back into it. I've been getting back into it. And the agency that I'm working with, they've got me acting. They want me to act. They're putting me in for a lot of like, they want me to act. And they're just like, it's just in you, it's part of you, you know. And it's like, it's free classes. Like, I don't they're like, hey, you know, this is free, it's your choice to take or not. And I actively enjoy it. I enjoy it. Like, I love putting on a mask and playing a character because I'm not harming anybody. Like, I get to act like a little kid and just be this character in this role, and it's like, I'm not doing any harm, you know. And I'm not attaching to it, I'm observing it, I'm not absorbing it. And I get to just actively play. Like, I really like it. Like, I really do like it. It's something I didn't know I liked. I'm 41 and I'm finding out I like this. Like, this is kind of cool. I like this. Like, I really do actively enjoy it. Because I can see the mask. Like I said, I've been seeing the mask my whole life. Like, when somebody's lying, I'm like, that's not true. Like, I know you're not telling the truth. Why are you lying? Like, I've always kind of been able to do that. So it's like, it's not even something I chose, you know? Like, we all wear some masks. Like, you have to wear a mask in life, in some areas of your life, you know. Society. I can't go out with a gun and freaking go crazy and shoot up a place. I'm going to fucking jail, you know. Like, sometimes everybody feels that way, right? I'm saying that's anger. Anger is a healthy way. That is not a constructive way to fucking feel it. Obviously, that is not constructive. That is not a healthy way to do it. But in all aspects, I can't do that, right? I have to wear a mask. Like, if somebody angers me, that's an emotion I have to deal with on the inside. I have to look at. I have to go within. And I'm like, why is this triggering me? You know, instead of doing something like that. And that's a mask that I have to put on to protect myself, to go within my depth, to go within my soul, to look at myself. Why is this triggering me? Why is this coming up? Because this is a lesson for me to learn, so I can be better for myself. And that's kind of a mask we have to wear. So to be able to put on a playful mask, yeah. Like, it is kind of irrelevant. Like, I'm not going to be like some famous actress, whatever. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I just enjoy the activity. I enjoy the activity. I genuinely enjoy the activity. I'm not doing it for anybody else other than me. You know, and that's what, like, the question says, like, irrelevant. I'm doing it for me because I get to play. I get to tap into my child and, like, just be playful. You know, it's not for the egotistical part or the materialism of it. Like, the modeling and stuff like that, like, that's all, you know, easy stuff. It's stuff that, like, it's like second nature to me. It's something that I knew, I learned, and it's like, I don't even really have to think. It literally doesn't put any energy out of me because it's, like, in me already. It's ingrained in me. It's something that I did when I was younger. So, like, it doesn't take a lot out of me. So I'm like, oh, here's something that I can do. Another, you know what I'm saying, funnel, another stream of income that I can do to retire my mama, to retire myself, to fund my passion. Thank you, Hannah. Anybody else? Anybody else want to talk on? Kelly is next. There's some grief coming up. Let's send in some forgiveness where you guys are not allowing yourself to be kids. Some grief coming up. Okay. Make sure you're drinking water. You keep thinking about what I daydream about and nothing's coming up. Let's explore that. Go in deeper. Well, that's why I'm sending in, that's why I said I feel some grief coming up. This could be for you, my love. So if this resonates with you, this is what I'm talking about. This is energy healing. I'm sending in okay, so in shadow work, this is just a rabbit hole, right? This is just the rabbit hole that you see. Now, us walking around in this 3D world, we just see that rabbit hole, right? See how it's even a circle? It's a rabbit hole that we're discovering. You still need to go down that rabbit hole, okay? This is just a question bringing it up. And this could just be the subconscious block that is bringing you to that. And what Anna says here is, my grandmother passed away last month. This could be grief that you're holding on to. This is the way I interpret it. This is grief you're holding on to that is blocking you from going to your childlike self. Your inner child that is allowing you to be childlike, to daydream. This is a subconscious block that is put on top of it, right? When somebody passes that you love very, very much, that is just a big part of your life. When my grandma died, I couldn't even cry. I didn't even know how to cry. I didn't even know how to explain it, feel it, go into it. I repressed that for years. Mind you, my grandma is one of my freaking guides. She's one of my freaking ancestors that is with me. She literally is following me everywhere. So it's like, I couldn't cry because she never left me. Okay? So when somebody leaves you, all right, in this world, this 3D world, they haven't really left you. Bashar talks about this. When somebody, and please take this with a grain of salt in the aspect of I am not trying to discredit any grief or anything that you have within your soul, my love. Like I want you to grieve. Like, grief is important. It is very important. But what I am saying is that Bashar talks about this. When somebody leaves your life, they are literally, that love never goes away. It is literally right there. All they're doing, heartbreak. What heartbreak is doing, it is opening you up. It is not breaking. Okay, what we do is we recluse and we go back with them because it's like, oh, it's so fucking hard, it hurts. It's breaking you open to expand your love and your heart to other dimensions, to a higher dimensional plane. Your love is expanding up and open and out. It is expanding. Your heart chakra is expanding, my love. And like, so Irene is talking about, she says, I don't cry right away. People with narcissistic parents have delayed emotions. Agreed. I wasn't allowed to have big emotions. Are you kidding me? There wasn't enough room for my emotions in that relationship. My dad was a narcissist. And my mom worked. My dad was an alcoholic. He still is, okay? I don't know why I say was. He still is an alcoholic. He chooses alcohol over everybody else. And that is his own self-pain. Mind you, I am not judging him. That is him self-medicating in his own way, whatever he's doing. What I am saying is that, like, his emotions were so big that I didn't even have the ability to have emotions. I couldn't have emotions. if I wanted to have emotions, they were just displayed, and he tried to tell me why his were bigger and his were more important and his were whatever. I wasn't even allowed to have a personal experience. Here's an example. Okay, you wasn't safe to, exactly like Irene is saying, you weren't able to. We learned to mask it. Here's an example. So I'm my dad. I grew up in a house with me and my dad, and I got 2 little brothers. So the day I started my period, my mom was at work. She was working a double shift, right? And I didn't know what to do. And I'm like, can I call my mom? Can I call mom? Because I went and looked in the house. I'm like, I did what like a little girl does, right? I'm like 13, and I'm like, they're playing video games. My dad is drunk, and like we're on the completely other side of the house, and like we're just whatever. They're playing video games. I'm like 13. The younger one below me is like 12. The one below him, 11, and the one below him is like, like 9. And so it's like there's no tampons, there's no pads, there's nothing in the house. And I'm like, can I call mom and ask her to bring home something for me? And like I started my period. So this is a big moment in a woman's life. So there are such emotions that are happening. Your hormones are such fluctuating. They're so out of control. I wasn't even allowed to feel my fucking emotions in that moment. What the man told me was, go get some toilet paper, put it there. I've called your mom too many times today. You can't fucking call her. Because he is drunk and a fucking narcissist, and he wanted her attention. She's working a double shift as a waitress, trying to make some money. And just to support us, to support his fucking habit. And he's like, just do that, right? And I did, mind you. But then I ended up bleeding all over the fucking place. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't understand what was going to happen. And he didn't either, because he's a fucking man. He had no idea. Like, toilet paper wasn't going to fucking hold that. Like, I needed to be able to call my mom. When my mom got home, it was like midnight. Like, what the fuck was open back then? I mean, this was like the 90s. Like, there wasn't a lot open back then. There wasn't a lot of 24 hours. There wasn't a lot of any of that. So it was like, I just was a fucking mess. I mean, I literally was just a fucking mess. And I didn't know what to do. My emotions were crazy. I wasn't allowed. I literally, one of the most pivotal moments in my life, I wasn't allowed to feel it because of that. And that's what Irene is saying. So, these questions take you to these moments and allow you to feel them. Now, since then, I've obviously felt my emotions, and I've actually got my hormones in balance. Like, I learned about, this is part of me becoming a woman. Mind you, I speak of the trigger, right? That's a trigger. Now, the glimmer to that was I learned about my cycle. I learned that I am a full moon bleeder. I bleed on the full moon. Well, that's what I do now. Back then, I bled on the new moon. But I understood. That's when I started discovering when I did bleed. And I understood my cycles. And I started understanding when I was going to bleed and how to do that. And I discovered myself as a woman, and I went down the road that they don't teach you in school. Right? They don't teach you that stuff. They don't teach you any of that shit. They don't allow you to do that. That's not something that you're allowed to do. You're not allowed to do that as a woman. You're not allowed to have big emotions or understand your body. But how the fuck are you going to freaking procreate? How are you going to have sex? How are you going to enjoy your life? Like, no. You just got to freaking be at the whim of every freaking man in the world. Like, that's it. Like, it just, no. I got to understand my body and what was happening with it, and what to do for my body, what to eat during these different cycles, when to do what I could do. Same full new moon. Full moon, when you're in your full moon bleeder, you are in your full power, FYI. And when I did a ritual back in August, and I removed some stuff, and my DNA literally changed, and I started bleeding. I removed some people from me. I removed an incubus that I did not realize was on me. It happens, okay? That happens. Like, it could have been from a man that I slept with. It could have been any of the above. It could have been a man that I was talking to. It could have been any of it. It could have been a man that was just with my life. Mine changes with the seasons. I don't believe that. I believe that it changes with your power. Your solar plexus power. This is what I believe, and it doesn't mean you have to believe that, my love. But I believe, and this is what the witchy tale is that when you bleed on the full moon, you are bleeding fully with it, and you are standing in your power. At some point, you're giving your power away. I was so embarrassed about my period growing up. My older sister would threaten me a lot about it. Oh, to tell people? Oh, see, that's shame. You're shamed for being a woman. And literally telling my dad, or she was going to make me ask my dad for pads. See, I begged, you know, and it was like, I wasn't allowed because my dad had taken up too much of that emotion. Like, that's why I explained that, is that, like, that's part of it. Yeah. Shaming us for a fucking period is the most insane thing. We are goddamn goddesses who fucking have a portal between our legs to bring in other souls from another dimension into this world. Like, literally owning that shit, that's how you do it. That's how they took our power away. That's how they take your power away. Explain how the solar plexus. Okay, so the solar plexus is your ability, your confidence, your control of your life. It regulates your motivation, your willpower, and your vitality. Your sacral, right? Your sacral is just below that. Your solar plexus is right above your belly button, and your sacral is below that. That's your sexuality and your sexual energy. I just believe that your hormones are changing because of the foods that you're putting into your body. You can fuel your body. You can fuel your hormones to stay with that. Affecting your period. Yes, it's affecting your period because of the foods that you're putting in. Seasonally, we get different foods, right? But there are foods that you can eat that will keep you. I believe that it's a holistic thing, that you have to keep everything in tune. Like, I had a really fucked up period. Like, I have Hashimoto's disease, so I had a very, very fucking heavy period. So eating the certain proteins, eating the certain foods that are literally helping your hormones, that are enhancing your hormones, that are naturally doing it, doing the practices, doing the natural practices. I talk about, like, I do breath work every morning. I do breath work every single freaking morning. I follow Gary Brecka. I do 30 breaths. I do 3 rounds of 30 breaths, okay? That fills my body with natural dopamine, natural serotonin, and natural oxytocin. I got it all right there. Like, I don't need it. I got it from breathing. Okay, there's a TikTok that I watched the other day about life. Breath is just consciousness. When you stop breathing, you don't lose consciousness. Or vice versa, I'm sorry, you lose consciousness. You lose consciousness. Like, you don't lose your ability to live. You lose consciousness. When you stop breathing, you lose consciousness. Our breath is, like, Yeshua literally is breath. The word Yeshua, like Jesus, the way is through Jesus, like, it's talking about the breath. The breath is Yeshua. It's the breath in and out. It's literally, that's what the expression is. Like, literally, it is the breath. It is saying the breath is the way. Yeah, it fills you with everything you need, right? First thing in the morning. I don't need to do anything. I don't need anything. I don't need to do anything other than just breathe. It's breathing in everything I need. Okay, we're in Kelly. I think I'm going to stop after Kelly. I'm getting kind of tired here, guys. Okay. I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you being in here. We got 2 more cards, okay? Everybody's welcome. This card is an open forum. This is for everybody. Oh, shit. We'll take the top one. Damn, that was a whole lot of freaking identifying, my love. What do we gotta look at? Lenny, if you want, here, let me follow you back, my love, and I will literally send you, can I follow you? How do I, okay, hold on one second. Let me follow you. Okay, I'm following you back, and the moment I come on live next, I will send to you, my love. Okay, like I said, this is it's an energy exchange. This is I'm not getting paid to do this. You know, like it's an equal energy exchange. It's not anything personal. I am spirit led. Like, I have to live a life. You know, so I like I said, I followed you back, and I will send you directly, and as long, you know, and I'll tell you when I come on the next one. It's not anything personal. It's just this is something, this is a passion of mine. I am doing this as a passion. Like, I had to work today. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all of this is still helping you. Okay, mind you, all of this is helping you. Okay. Kelly, we need to do some integration. I don't know what that was about. That was a whole lot of cards. Or identifying. That was a whole lot of cards. Okay. I am going to say that. When a whole lot of cards like that come out, like that needs to happen. Okay. So the identifying deck. To uncover your hidden responses, triggers, and reactions. Okay. This is the identifying card. It is stopping freedom. What is stopping you from experiencing freedom? Ooh, baby! The floor is yours, my love. You don't have to answer. I will answer in the four. This is for everybody. This is a question for everybody. Again, this is an open forum. Everybody is welcome to say this. Everybody is welcome to talk. Everybody is welcome to go into this. But the floor is yours, Kelly. Ooh. I'm even circling your name, Lenny, so that way I know that you're next time I come on. Stopping freedom. Me. I mean, the only thing I can think of is me. I'm the only person holding me back. Okay, Kelly says, you know, with the husband in separation, moved out in November is final. Yeah, you told me about that, babe. And you believe that that's stopping your freedom? Hello, Drew. Welcome in, my love. The question we have is stopping freedom. The question is for everybody. What is stopping you from experiencing freedom? He moved out, and you feel that that's stopping your freedom? Doubt. Lenny says doubt. Definitely me. Yeah, like I believe I am one stopping myself from freedom. That is why I am actively doing shadow work on a normal basis to change my mind. Irene says lack of a car, but mostly me. Yeah, you could walk. I mean, this isn't me beating on you. You could walk. Me working out. Here, we'll go into that. Okay, like I'll go in deeper into that. Like my own judgment. Me stopping myself from, hey Casey, welcome in, my love. Working out. I was like, why am I not working out? Like, why am I not working out? Like, I have asthma, so like, my gym at my old place, right? They had termites. Like, there was a massive thing of termites, and it was really fucked up on me. We had them in my apartment, and like we worked on that, and I got it. I corrected it, right? This is also intuitively. This is stuff that came up, right? It was being in my lungs, and like so the gym was right there, and I'm like, why am I not working out every day? And it was like, fuck, I can go to the fucking pool and breathe every fucking day and swim every day. So I started going to the pool and doing everything in there, and that was my strength training, and that was my workout, and that was me literally, like my whole entire body, like somatically moving my whole entire body. Like because of my breathing, I'm like, well, how the fuck can I not? I can't breathe. How can I work out? And I'm like, I can go to the pool. I can go to the fucking pool, and I can do it there. Like, I was the only person holding me back. It wasn't, I wanted to put it outside of myself and say it was my breathing. I have asthma. There was a problem. No, it wasn't. It was me. It was me that was doing it. I'm the one that was holding myself back. And literally, that was something that was, okay, so when I lived in Fort Lauderdale with my ex-husband, like fucking, I don't know, it was like 2018. My asthma was really fucked up. The building was really fucked up. It had black mold. It literally, there was something in it, like asbestos or some shit. It caused trauma. It caused a tumor in my neighbor. He got cancer in his fucking knee, and his cat got a tumor and died. And then my cat got a tumor, full body tumor, and also died after living in that place. It was fucking me up from the inside and out. And he used to shame me all the time for not going to the pool. I was like, if we're gonna live in Florida, I want a fucking pool. I want to be able to go work out. Like, this was something I wanted, right? And then he used to shame me for not going to the pool every day. Well, living inside this house, this fucking place that he had us in, was literally contaminating me. It was like where my freaking asthma got its worst, and they started putting me on steroids and all this sort of stuff because my body was attacking itself. Like, my autoimmune went to like its worst possible. There was something in the building, I don't know what, but I know that it was really fucking toxic. It literally, I'm not exaggerating. Like, this is not just me, okay? But it was something that I got shamed for all the time also. There was a shame that was put on me and a guilt that was put on me that I was like, I took my power back in doing that. That was something in my shadow, in my shame, in my guilt that I got shamed for. It was a spray. Yeah, Irene says her cat had seizures in the Florida condo. It was something in the spray, yeah. That they sprayed. I believe this was something in the building. Because it wasn't just, yeah, the bug spray, right. Yeah, I use a bug spray that's better for animals. I'm not saying that any, outside spray is good or bad, but I do use one that is for that. Fear of being me in my fullness. Okay, let's explore that. This is the rabbit hole. Okay, again, I'm gonna go back to it. See the circle? This is the rabbit hole. Let's go down it. Let's go down this rabbit hole, Kel. Fear is big for me. Okay. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Fear is false evidence appearing real. Again, false evidence appearing real. It's not real. Fear is the only illusion. It is the illusion. Alone. It is the illusion. Okay? Let's go into that. False evidence appearing real. Face everything and rise. Face everything and rise. Fear is the fucking illusion. Face everything and rise. It's just an acronym. It's literally an acronym. It's the spin you put on it. Use that fucking word and use it towards anything that you fucking want. False evidence appearing real. This is the fucking real. And literally tear it out of your fucking experience and say, nope. Anxiety is literally excitement. It is the spin you put on it. Anxiety and fucking excitement are the exact same vibration. So in the vibration, okay, here, let me do this little picture here. So in the vortex of vibration, right here, like this, we got the vortex going up and the vortex going down. Shame, guilt, fear, judgment, all of that down here, right? Right here is anxiety. Right here is excitement. It is the exact same frequency. It is the literal spin that you put on it. It is bringing light to it and doing it fucking scared. Do it scared. Like, do it scared. Seriously, it's just excitement. It is the spin you put on it. I know it's harder said than done. Like, girl, I was put on anxiety meds, okay, like for the longest time. My ex-husband has post-traumatic stress disorder, and as an empath, and not being able to explore that and what was happening, right? He had intense post-traumatic stress disorder when he wasn't even dealing with it. He did not want to deal with it. My psychiatrist, right, who was like a friend of mine, who I was like a colleague, like somebody I talk with, she was like, we need to put you on anxiety meds because you're actively feeling him. And my body, okay, as a transmuter, like I'm not exaggerating, my body would take on, like when he was in medical school, right, it would take on the stress of his body that it would literally start fucking twitching. This is why Klonopins are made, okay? It's a disorder that I didn't know about, okay? This is why Klonopins are made. It's because your body goes into fucking craziness. I could not even drink fucking water. I couldn't hold a cup. I was literally fucking shaking because my body would take on all of that, and they would put me on Klonopins for like 2 weeks, and what it was a factory fucking reset. They would have to reset the fucking computer. I would be asleep for 2 weeks and come back normal. I would go through that like every fucking 6 months. And I didn't realize it was from him. But it was like, I just got so sick of it. I'm like, oh, I can't deal with this. No, we're not doing this. No, like, we're not doing this. This is not our fucking life. Like, I don't want to live this way. You know, like, Klonopin is made to factory reset your body. It is made to shut down your parasympathetic system, which is the nerves that are going through your whole entire body. So it's just like a computer, you know what I'm saying? Like, where it needs a reset, all the fucking wires are hard wiring. They're going fucking crazy. That's what it was. It was like I was literally like shaking, going fucking crazy. My body was literally going crazy. And literally, they needed to reset it. From the stress that he did not want to deal with. A twitch. Yeah, a twitch. You're taking on stress. This is divinely orchestrated from you, Irene. This is for you. This is me showing you actively, me owning my story, this is a shadow. This is part of my shadow. My story is somebody else's survival guide. You know, the twitching is you taking on stress and your body doesn't know how to take it. You've literally overloaded the fucking computer and it's going crazy. And Klonopins are made to shut that down. That's what they're made for. Like psychology and the DSM. The DSM show that's what they're made for. They're made to actively shut down all of your nervous system. They're made to shut down all nerves, all breathing, all everything. To shut it all fucking down. Like where you can't breathe, they shut down your breathing. Like everything. It is a full factory reset. Like it's not a healthy thing. And I get prescribed Xanax, mind you. Like I'm not judging you, right? Like so I have, from all of this trauma on my body, right? Like I have an autoimmune disease and I have a lot of allergies, right? And this is part of my blood. I can't change this. This is part of something that I cannot change no matter how holistic I do. All the things I do, right? I'm prescribed Xanax. The reason I'm prescribed Xanax is because sometimes my allergies will go crazy and I cannot take any more allergy med with it not fucking up my liver, it going insane, fucking up other organs. So I will literally have to shut everything down. So that's why I'm prescribed Xanax. It's like the weirdest thing in the world. It's not for anxiety, it's to shut my whole entire body down. Like, that's why my doctor prescribes it. It's not for, do you know what I'm saying? Like what it's made for, like anxiety. And so it's not, well, anxiety is just something it's used for. But Klonopins and Xanax are made to shut your body down. And most people don't understand that. They think it's something like anxiety is a normal thing that you should be dealing with. No, it's not. And that's the programming that they want to put into you. That's what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that's a normal thing for you to deal with. It's not. Yeah, history and intolerance. Yes, exactly. Oh yeah, see, that's not good. Okay, so I had constant infections also. That's because my immune system was constantly shutting down because my body was attacking itself. Because I was so incredibly inflamed from the foods that I was eating, the people I was around, the stress that I was in, the life that I was living, me not recognizing any of this or taking responsibility for me and my life that I was living. The whole entire time I was married, I was on antibiotics. I'm not exaggerating. It took years to get my fucking hoo-ha right. Like, I'm not playing. Like, that shit, it was fucked. It was like, that should have been my first sign. You know what I'm saying? Like, where my normal freaking pH and stuff was not right. Like, it wasn't right around that fucking man. Like, it literally rejected him. Like, if we had sex, like, it would reject him. And sometimes his sperm would cause an infection. Like, my body was rejecting that fucking man. Like, I didn't recognize it. I wanted to believe that, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're programmed to believe, oh, we need to stay in this fucking relationship, or, oh, it's because, I married him. No, bitch, my body is telling me this ain't right. Like, you need to get the fuck away. When I got around the wrong people, I had to be on antibiotics. I was constantly on antibiotics around that man. I'm not exaggerating. It was a constant overflow on a normal fucking basis. I was just on antibiotic. My body was constantly fucking rejecting itself. It did not have the capability to take care of itself because it was fighting off shit that it didn't know it needed to fight. And that's also ethereal. That's also energy work. When I started exploring it and understanding and taking my power back and not like, okay, so there's this thing that's coming to mind right now. When we would go to sleep at night, right? I always used to put my leg on him. When I put my leg on him, I don't remember the exact phrase, but there was a phrase that he said. And in that moment, he literally stole my life force energy. I felt it every fucking time. It was like he's tapped, like a fucking leech, like tapped into me. And literally was like sucking the energy out of me. I don't know how to explain it. Like any other way than like I would put my leg on him at night and it was like it would just suck it out of me and my life force energy, and I'd be exhausted the whole next day. And then he was younger and vibrant and living his fucking life. Now he looks his age, right? And I look 10 years younger because I took my life force energy back. And I have the ability to heal and regenerate again. Some substances cause the body to make loads of histamine. Xanax is what they give me for that, my love. This is me working with my allergists and my psychiatrists and everybody and all that sort of my practitioner. Because of the allergy, like I used to have to get allergy shots. My body didn't have the antibodies to fight off anything. It was so depleted. I don't know how to explain it. I was so depleted, like I had to go through allergy shots like for 5 years. And I always thought that this was just the allergy shots. Like they would put in the allergies, like when you get allergy shots, they put in the allergy. So, and then your body has to create the antibodies to fight it off. So it helped me. It was worth it, mind you, but I was like bedridden for fucking 5 years. The whole entire time they were doing that because they would do like, they were overloading my body. It was like 3 shots and then I was like bedridden. Like I couldn't get out of fucking bed. I couldn't wake up. I couldn't anything. I was just like zonked the fuck out. It was wild. I'm gonna send in some forgiveness here, Kelly. You're forgiving yourself for holding on longer than you should have. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna go pee real quick and we'll come back and we'll do the integration card, and then that's gonna be it for tonight's live. Let that go. Make sure you guys are drinking water. My alarm was going off. Okay. Let me center myself here. All right. Integration card. Integration. To accept, embrace, and grow from the uncovered truth. Integration. Learning. What lesson has your past taught you? Ooh. What has it not taught me? I don't even... My fucking past is my... It is... That's all it is. It's a lesson. Everything from your past is a lesson. It's literally a lesson or a blessing. Like any fucking thing in your life that has happened to you, it's happened for you. It's not happening to you. Every single thing is a lesson. It is literally this life that you are living is the universe experiencing itself. You are an embodiment of this fucking of source, of the universe itself. You are the embodiment of it. You are a human, you are a soul living a human experience that you are literally just the universe experiencing itself over and over and over and over again. Every individual lesson is made for you, your individual soul, your authentic energy, and you becoming your most authentic self. Every individual lesson is catered to your being. It's literally, your past is everything. It's not something that you cling to. It is a lesson that you're meant to learn. You will keep getting the same fucking lesson over and 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 over until you fucking learn it. Same lesson in different other souls. In other people will keep coming to you with the same fucking thing that you will need to learn. Like, that was the biggest thing I needed to learn. That, like, where I wasn't facing it. Where I was not looking at this stuff in my life. Like, sometimes it takes longer. I'm fucking human. I am human. I am a soul having a human experience. I do know sometimes I need to look a little deeper. Sometimes it's like the universe is like, all right, we're going to do it again. We're going to do this again. We're going to play this again. Like, over and over and over and over. Kelly says, taught me things that I thought I wasn't going to get through. It would be the best blessing. Yeah. Yeah. And that's also, oh my God, I love that, Kelly. That's beautiful. That's even deeper. Like, I love that. That's even deeper. Like, every individual thing was teaching you something that, look how fucking strong you are. Look at this. This is not that hard. That's where anxiety, that's where you choose excitement over anxiety. That is the moment where you're choosing the light over the dark. All dark means is to lack of light, right? That is it. And all the goodness is in the dark. It's because we're not looking at it. Like, that is the way to look at it. You choose the light and you shine the light on the things that you don't want to see. Anybody else? Anybody else want to comment on that? Learning. What lessons has the past taught you? God, my back itches. Even though it hurt. Yes. Let that shit hurt. That's the thing, is we're so scared of the hurt. And the hurt is how you release that fucking emotion. Energy in motion. Allow that shit to go. Ugh. Thank you for the gifts and the likes and the shares. I thank you, all of you. I love you so very much. What is this shape that I'm seeing? It's like your aura is like all lit up like fireworks. I don't explain it. Like, it's like you as a being, but then it's like your aura is just like, it's like freaking, it's just lighting up. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of beautiful. It's just a bunch of energy, like glistening. I don't know how to explain it. Anybody else? If not, we're going to end the live, my loves. This is my last card. Learning. What lesson has your past taught you? Oh, I love that, Kelly. Yeah, feeling so much love. I had a very big heart chakra opening. Like, fucking Source sat me down and brought another angel into my life that like literally like opened my fucking heart chakra. Like, I didn't realize like I was blocking it, and it was blocked, and I had this activation, and I'm literally just spreading that fucking love. Like, that happened for me to help everybody. Like, that didn't happen, you know what I'm saying, solely for me or for him. That happened for me to share to everybody. Like everything that happens to me, I know is for me. Like you find your passion, you find what fucking is good, your gifts, and you share them to be of service. Fill your own cup and to be of service. How can you be of service? That's what this planet is about, being of service in a way that is not depleting you to nothing, because you are not nothing. Telling the universe you are nothing is what you keep experiencing. It's how you choose to see it. Okay, my loves. All right. Okay, I love that, Kelly. Yeah. You have to put those boundaries in at school. Yes, you do. And you know what? You know what? With your colleagues and your students. Yes, you know what? They're going to respect you more. Okay, here's... how do I put words to this? Okay, so I just posted something. I just posted this. I want you to go look at this. On my TikTok. It's Adam Hussey. Or not Adam Hussey, I'm sorry, Matthew Hussey. And he talks about... okay, so... even those that love you the fucking most are going to test your fucking boundaries. And they're not doing it because they want to harm you. They're doing it because that means that's something that they need to look at within them. Okay? So your action, okay, is going to be A. And their reaction is B. But C is going to be your implementing the fucking boundaries. You implementing the shit to stay with that steady fucking course, and everybody else is going to fucking fall in line. Like literally, it's the people that love you the most are going to fucking test you the most. Like literally, it's because they love you, but they don't want to look at themselves. They don't want to go deeper. This is fucking shadow work. They don't want to go deeper. Lead by example. You literally do the fucking work and you show them. You don't tell them, you do it by example. You lead by example. The best leaders are the ones who are students and fucking educators. The educators and the fucking students. You have to be willing to learn. If you're not willing to lead, if you're not willing to learn, you cannot lead. You cannot lead if you're not willing to learn. Like, it's not possible. So start leading by example. Holding those fucking boundaries. I love that. That is a beautiful fucking thing. All right, let's put in something. Let's send in some healing to push that forward. Okay, yeah. I want you to go look at that freaking that TikTok that I reposted. It's on my bio. Oh fuck yeah! Wow. Oh, this is heavy. Okay. Woo. Woo! I love this rabbit hole. I love this rabbit hole. I get so excited. It's like a little kid. Oh, I get so excited with these. Okay. And this will be the end of it tonight. Anybody who resonates with this, I want you to breathe. Make sure you're breathing. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Oh. Oh. Oh, my nose is starting to run. Wow. Oh, fuck. There we go. Whew. Damn. That was deep. It made my nose run. Holy cow. Wow. That's a new one. Oh, I love that. Okay. All right, I give you back all that is yours, and I take back all that is mine. I love you all. Thank you for showing up. I honor you, and I love you, and I will see you all very soon. Love you.